Yeah.
I'm videoing now. I just like, so one of my favorite things is to watch the bees come out of the entrance and then just like take off. Where Honeybee Healthy smells good. Okay, let's see if any of these are little babies. Ooh, we gotta get some bird comb out of there.
Again.
Oh, I feel like that's just regular. Regular
Try to
business.
stay out of the sun.
Yeah. These guys don't. These look like... This guy here might be a little new, but we don't have a good shot of him. Mandy's bees like to build bird home. That's the business they're in.
That's alright.
Holy cow, look how much food they ate at that one side though.
Yeah.
It's basically empty.
My babies like to eat. Hey, get out of the way.
Hi, my pretties!
Name that movie.
We all know it's the Wizard of Oz.
She also makes reference to a beehive in that movie. Like that.
Ooh, I have no idea. I'm not gonna pretend like I know. Are those, is that ants?
Mm-hmm.
Aww.
Ants inside there. So I think we should probably dump all of that out. Just refill it entirely.
Everything in there?
Well, yeah. I mean, we have the, what do you think?
That's just a lot of food, but...
Well, yeah.
Okay.
But if we dump it outside over there, they're gonna run over there because it's easier to climb.
It's up to you.
Not consider it.
Okay.
Goodness. Come on. Well, they're mad. See? Getting
I would just
smashed in the
scrape it
face.
out, babe.
Yeah, I know. One or the other, you're gonna be pissed.
Don't mind me, I'm gonna scrape out your hard work, but also I'm gonna brush you first.
In an effort to not hurt you while I scrape it off. Oh, here's a baby. Yes, she just went down there. You have to wait.
She's super hairy.
Yeah, and she's very, very light colored. Ants. There, right there. Right there.
Oh, there she is. Super light colored. She's super fairy. See? It's not staying in focus. What a cutie. We might not have to dump it all the way out. We might just be able to. I mean,
That's greatly improved.
yeah. Because there's not any on this side. Smells good.
Well, that's because you make good honeybee healthy.
Ooh, that one was pissed at you.
They're still pissed at. All right.
Whoa. Bees have been busy.
Oh goodness. So 2, 5, 7, 6, 8, 9, 1, 10, 4, 3. I'm excited. I'm annoyed by the. Looks like everybody's over here in the. So I'm gonna start pulling from over here.
We're hoping to be able to put on a second brood chamber today, so another box for them to make more babies.
We gotta get 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 frames full before we can do that. Otherwise, it'll just start building up. So nothing on 3 on either side. Nothing on 4 either side.
Looks like they're starting to draw on one side of 10.
Nothing on left side of 10. A little bit of starting stuff on one side. Right. So this is one. Got propolis sticking inside. Nothing on that. Alright. Well, so there's 4, so I'm not putting a brood chamber on today. But a little bit of action going on the back side of the line. Like they're working it out. And there's some drawing right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I can see on this side of 9 that we got stuff going on. Alright. Ooh, heavy. Alright, so they're actually trying to fill out this whole frame this time. Recently my ladies have not been wanting to fill
Holy
whole
smokes.
frames, but this is one of my heavier ones here.
That is full. So this frame is currently full of honey. So this is capped honey, and then what is down here is just more honey. They filled all of the cells here with liquid.
So they're working on lidding it up.
Yep, so they capped that for food.
Nothing crazy
And
going on here.
Everything else is almost completely built out, which is great.
A lot of propolis on the back end of that, gluing it to 10 or gluing it to 8 here. And then this one's almost completely drawn out as well on the back side of 8. Glued again to 6. There we go. All right, so back side first.
Careful, don't crush the comb. Trying not to. All right, so what do we got here?
On 8.
So on 8 we have a little bit of capped honey in the top, but otherwise we have capped brood here, or pupa that is getting ready to hatch. So some of these, this was completely full last time, so where these are empty is bees that have already come out of their comb. And then we do see eggs on this frame. And it looks like the queen was recently here. I mean, I see all sorts of single eggs, and then we do see a little bit of, see if I can get the camera to focus, a little bit of larva there. So it's a really great shot of some varying stages of larva. The little white specks here are going to be eggs, just eggs. And then over here, where it turns solid, that's capped brood, so pupa. And looks over here, we have some of those bullet shaped, which means those are going to be drone bees instead of worker bees. So this all looks great. There's a drone bee. And capped, it's huge.
You want to point at it?
So when I say by drone bee, I mean that it's huge. It means that the cap kind of looks a little bit bigger, like a bullet. So here underneath that bee is the, you can't see him yet, is kind of the bullet shaped. It comes way up high because the drone bees are a little bit bigger than the worker bees.
All right.
And they're male.
The only males. All right, so this side of 8.
Okay.
Looks like we got a big mob over here.
Yeah, so that might be where our queen's at. Sometimes they will mob the queen bee to keep her safe and warm. But otherwise, let's see what else we have in this frame. So we have capped brood. We have some area here where the brood has come out. We have a little bit of capped honey there for feeding. And then we do have varying stages of larva. We have eggs in this frame. We have capped brood, but see those little white curls? Those are going to be the larva. And I'm not sure what these guys are doing over here, but everything is looking stellar. Yeah, we have a lot of larvae on this frame. It's like full, which is excellent. Do you see her?
No, I don't see the queen on this frame.
It may just be.
I think she was on 9 last time.
Okay.
9's her number, generally. This always ends up being about the middle. Alright. So full on both sides of 8, full on one side of 9.
Completely full on one side of
Completely
9.
full. Alright. So I expect to find the queen right in about here where the massive bees are. 6. This is 6. Just looking at it, 6 is completely drawn out
On both sides.
If it's this full on any of these other ones, I think we probably could put a brood chamber on.
Right.
Alright.
Ooh.
We got some
Okay.
activity up here.
Yeah, so on this frame we have
6.
empty cells in the middle, so that's where there was capped brood last time, but they have now since come out of their cells. So here in the top corner again we have some additional capped brood that's waiting to come out, and then we have some larvae in there. And then down here we also have larvae in varying stages, and we have some single eggs, which is great. The Mead's queen was back this way. I don't see any eggs. Hold on. It's hard to see in the comb that's been
We've got larvae back here.
you have larvae back there. So, but we see fresh eggs on this side, so that's great. Here is a new baby. I'm gonna try to get a good shot of her. So she is lighter than the rest of the bees. She's also, stop moving. She's also lighter, and she's also a little bit hairier than the rest of the bees. She's pretty cute.
All right, so that was the backside of 6. So on the front side of 6.
So on the front side of 6, again, we have comb that has been emptied, meaning that whoever was living in there has become an adult and left. Also, I see eggs in there, which is great. So the queen bee has also filled those back up with eggs. It's hard to see because the comb is completely drawn out, but over here we also see some fresh eggs. We see a few spots where there are larvae. If you can see those, like white little round wormy looking things, that is going to be bee larvae. Lots of fresh eggs. We haven't spotted the queen yet, but we do see lots of evidence that she is here. So
I'm gonna get off some of this right here. So you don't want them building it. Get off, come on. That was 6, again, drawn out completely on both sides. Tons of propolis. It's all the glue, all the yellow stuff. Now, just looking at the top of this, you can see a lot of honey right there. So this is 7, back side of 7.
holy cow.
Again, this is super heavy.
All right, so the bees are super active on this frame. They're getting super active, period. Okay, so this is the back side of 7. So again, we have some open spaces where the brood has hatched. Up top there, we have lots of great honey stores. It's actually starting to get a nice golden color.
Right here you can see in right about there in the top 2/3 there are bees just cleaning out. So this right here are the baby bees who just hatched out that are like, all right, I gotta clean my room.
Yep. Yeah, so
Right
when a bee comes out of their comb, it's their initial job to clean out their cell. So then that way when the queen comes back by, she can lay new eggs. Refill it. Yep. So I see fresh eggs on this one. I see larvae. Again, cat brood that'll be coming out. And then, oh my God, look at. You see that there? Hold on. That is a bee coming out of its comb. Oh, one just ran over its head. Hold on. It's working on getting out. Its sister bees aren't being very helpful. There it is. I hope you guys can see that, but she is working on coming out of her cell.
Okay. And that's on the back side of 7. Still haven't seen my queen yet. Front side of 7. I've got a bee actually on my leg. Today might be the stinging day.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, yep, it's on the back. I see it.
Alright.
Alright, perfect. So on this frame, again, cat brood. We see larvae. We see fresh eggs.
There's my queen.
The bees are busy
Right there.
and buzzing.
Right
Oh, there she
There's
is.
Cleo.
Where? I can't
Right here.
find her. Okay. There she is. So what frame is this?
I don't know. You can read it from your side. I believe it's
7. She's
7.
on 7 today. So she's laying eggs, which is awesome. She's been busy. We've seen lots of fresh eggs today, which is great. So
yeah. She seems like she's working back and forth.
she's a nice healthy queen. She's laying a nice pattern. So,
And this is completely drawn out again on both sides. I'm gonna leave the honey stores right there alone, even though it's kind of like it's Bergman there on the top.
bigger honey stores.
Yeah. I'm gonna brush this guy off my leg before he
I think
decides.
he's gone.
That's awesome.
He's crawling on your belly now. He can stay there.
Yeah.
She can stay there. You may have just crushed her with your arm. Oh, nope, she made it out.
Alright, so full on both sides on 8, 6, and 7. On 5, it looks like I'm pretty far down on one side for sure, but I don't think there's anything around. Come on now.
Ooh,
All
there's a
right.
lot of bees on this one.
So,
This one's almost full.
And-
Just on this side, there's nothing on the other side.
yeah, there's nothing on the. They're starting to draw on the other side.
Okay. So we have, again, cat brood that has come out. We see fresh eggs in this one as well. Honey stores that they're going to be working on capping. But otherwise, the bees are doing great. We see bright cells, which indicate that they have a good source of pollen here where we have the hives. Just looking, there's some, you see that is the butt, a butt of a bee. It's in there. Those are bee butts. They're in there cleaning out their cells. Hold on, some of their sisters are
Trampling their heads.
trampling their butts. But they're in there cleaning out their cells, so which means that they probably just came out of here. So,
Alright. And again, starting to draw on the other side, but
starting to
nothing going.
draw.
That's 5. One side of 5. And
2 is completely empty.
empty on both sides.
Okay.
So, we're seeing good things. Eggs on every frame that's drawn out. Honey on most frames, just for probably convenience. But yeah,
Which is good. It means they're working on building food stores for themselves, which is awesome.
So I'm going to close this one up. We're going to feed her, and that's about all that we're going to do. We're going to get the birth time out of it, and then we should be good.
All right, perfect.